Jai Jagannath. Welcome back to PM Academy. Dear students, dear viewers, today I am going to give a report of the Government of India, how the Government of India is planning to rethink about the recruitment process of IAS, IFS, IPS and allied services. Few years back, a report came in the different newspapers that government is planning to rethink on the recruitment of the IAS, IFS, IPS. This is our the topic. Rethink of the government of the recruitment process of the IAS, IFS, IPS process. Before coming to the topic, dear students, request to you to like my channel, to subscribe my channel, share my the videos to your friends and colleagues. Now I am coming to topic. A parliamentary panel was set up to rethink on the recruitment of IAS, IFS, IPS and the allied services. What we call the civil services exam conducted by the Union Public Service Commission. Why government started to rethink about the recruitment process? Because government received the report that government saw the last 10 years or the 12 years report, many of the technocrats, doctors, those are highly talented and who can contribute to the society a lot and who can perform best in their the services as per their the qualifications are turning into the civil services because being a lucrative job. What happens in this context? Many the society means government is spending crores of the rupees for their the training, for their the studies, and after being fully trained, they are appearing the civil services exam, and maximum of the candidates are selected from the engineers and from the medical backgrounds. Means best brains of the India, instead of doing or performing their the duties in their the respective fields, they are coming to the IS sectors. That is why government started to think on the recruitment process of the IS, IPS or IFS services. Now, government got a record that 70% of the technocrats and the medical candidates, they are or medical pass out students, they are selected in the civil services exams. And now imagine that out of when the 1,000 seat is there, 700 candidates are the selected from the medical engineering backgrounds. And also government said that actually these people they can do the best for the societies because doctors and the engineers, they are the pillars of the societies. Doctors, they just like they save the life of the people. Engineers, they build the nation. So both are the essentials for the nation and best brains are the required for the nations. But instead of that, actually they are coming to the civil services. Now, what happens? Another thing is that the department related standing committee on personnel, public grievances, law and the justice, in their the 131st report, they said that actually to review the functioning of recruitment organizations of the government of India. And why they said actuals? Because the data was presented by the parliamentary committee. The data was also verified by the parliamentary committee. That data of the, just I am giving you the data of 2011 to 2020. The candidates from the engineers or engineering candidates, around 46% was in the 2011. Now it has gone to 65% in the 2020. And in the medical backgrounds, it has dropped. Earlier it was, if you see the 2011, it was 14%. Now it has come down to the, in the 2020, it has come down to the 4%. It is about the medical and the engineering backgrounds. Now I am taking you to the humanities sides. Most of the humanities students, they try for the civil services, either the UPSC or the central civil services, or the civil services conducted by UPSC, or the state civil services, or different competitive exams. But humanities generally, figures are the fluctuating. It was 23% in the 2011 and 23 to 28% the figure of the humanities subject, like the history, political science, geography, sociology, anthropology, the subject like this. And only exception in the, if you see the figure of the humanities from the 2011 to 2020, it is the government data that 23% to 28% candidates from the humanities had been selected or were selected in the civil services. Only exception in the 2012. In this case, what happens actually, only 40% candidates were the selected from the humanities, only in the 2012. If the 10 years, that means 2011 to 2020 data is analyzed by the government, it was found that last 10 years data, only the humanities students got only 40% only in the 2012. In the other years, it was figure around the 23 to 28%. And medical and engineering students together around 30%. That's why government and the parliamentary panels, they have started to rethink on the recruitment of the IAS, IFS and IPS and allied services. And dear students, and while preparing the civil services, you have to know all these things in the details, how many students are selected from the humanities, how many from the engineering and the medical in the 10 years reports of the 2011 to 2020. This is for today, dear students. And before concluding, once again my request to you to like my channel, subscribe my channel and share my the videos to your the friends and colleagues. And tomorrow is the Independence Day. On this occasion, happy Independence Day to everybody. Thank you very much.